Alright, what's poppin', gamers? This is Bomberman Hero for the N64. This is a very good game. It's got a soundtrack that is jungle music and it does not stop. And I'm ready for a countdown when you're ready for me to give one. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so what we're first going to do is watch a cutscene that makes this game turn into Star Wars Episode 4 A New Hope, but we're not actually going to watch a cutscene. We're going to exit out to the main menu and then pop back in, and it saves like 2 seconds of animation. But yeah, this is what I mean about the music not stopping in this game. It's just the same drum loop over and over, and it's amazing. Anyway, this is the first level. I'm going to try to jump here, jump on the very edge of that trampoline. That's like a 2-pixel, 1-pixel jump. And that was, if I had done it properly, I would have skipped grabbing that ledge there. Also, that's the most satisfying split sound in the universe. What's poppin', gamer? I'm PvtCb, you are? Oh, hey, Scion, I didn't recognize you. Alright, Heavy Room is going to be used to object geometry to go fast in this level. Normally it's supposed to go up like a spiral staircase. But we're not going to bother with that. Alright, so you're going to be seeing me do something called bomb boosting sometimes throughout the run, and that's dropping a bomb as you're going off a ledge. That pushes you forward about like 2 to 3 pixels, and it saves a little bit of time, but not much, but it does stack up over the course of the run to be like about 10 seconds. Alright, Sky Room. I'm going to try to not pull Yashi. Yashi is one of the other runners of this game. In fact, he's the guy who got me into this game by asking people on Twitter, hey, please run Bomberman Hero, and I was dumb at the time. I'm still dumb, by the way, but I was also dumb at the time. I was saying, hey, sure, I played that game as a kid, I'll run it. And then I started running it, and then I got word. And then a guy called Liquid Squid beat my word, and I'm very mad at him.
Sounds like you got baited.
Yeah, I did. Big chicken. Anyway, that was actually just training levels for Bomberman. Bomberman's like, yeah, I'm a beast. I finished him. Now it's on to the real stuff, as Sigma from the Mega Man X series would say. Or a real thing, even.
Is there any lag reduction strats in this game?
No, you can move the camera, but you can only have it moving when you're paused and stationary. Like
while
this.
You're paused?
While your movement's paused.
Oh, okay, I see.
Okay, so there are 4 transformation vehicles you get in this game. They all kind of suck. This is the Bomberman. It's a submarine that attaches to Bomberman's feet. Or his lower torso, I should say.
Pretty sure it's his butt.
No, he doesn't have legs, though.
Oh. Thanks for the lore.
Yeah, I know. This Star Fox 64, they actually finished a product called the G Diffuser, which means that pilots no longer have to cut off their legs to use our wings. Yeah.
That's nice enough.
Anyway, bomb boosting also works just by leaning into ledges when you're going on certain vehicles. It pushes you forward a little bit as you go off the ledge. You'll see that like right here. Or actually, this one's a better example. You see how the screen just like clipped forward a few pixels? Right there. That pushes you forward a little bit, and that is how you go fast in this level. This game is really weird with its lag, and that the game will lag at times, and it will look like it goes into lag frames, but the game just like kind of skips rendering its lag frames in a lot of places.
Is it consistent in that regard?
What?
Is it consistent that it skips lag frames?
It does in most places. There are times when it doesn't fully do that. Anyway, Red Cave, here's Red Cave Jump. I'm never going to miss it. That's not Red Cave Jump. This is Red Cave Jump. That skips the entire level.
How hard is that?
That's actually not a very hard jump. You got like about 0.2 of a second of leeway.
Oh,
Alright, this is a hard jump. It's angle perfect and frame perfect. And I got it. That you don't even need to get it that way. That was called swag jump, named by Kurt Q, another guy who ran this game. What swag jump is you just hit the very edge of the hitbox as your legs are tucked in beneath you, so you don't grab the ledge, and it saves about a second and a half. Ah, darn it. I was trying to go for a very, very good angle there, and it just led to me falling off the thing. This game's control stick is very, very sensitive. Like, it reads every little tilt on the stick, which is wonderful for speedrunning. Anyway, we're playing JP version because JP version has easier levels and it also has easier bosses. This guy Nitros, who we're going to manipulate the hell out of. As soon as the scarf touches the ground, throw a bomb, drop a bomb, and it'll jump to where we were. I'd messed that up, but I was able to recover it. 2. Okay, that minute didn't exactly go as planned, but we're gonna try to hit him while he's uppercutting us. And that leads to him falling on his back like, duh, and it skips the dizzy animation he usually does and saves about 5 seconds of the kill time. Yeah, that only took 5 hits to kill. In English version, that takes 9. And that is just because English version is like the Kaizo Mario version of this game. Alright, so I'm gonna jump around this thing. Clowns on balls. The enemy design in this game is straight whack.
How do you mean?
Look at them. That's Angry Tree Stump, who spits poison gas.
Okay, I think you have a point.
That's more Angry Tree Stump. Here's Bird's Nest. Here's Angry Cloud wearing goggles that shoots lightning. There's a Rector set toy. Alright, that went way wide. I would like to apologize. I did 0 D-Rest for this game. Reminder, I used to have work. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Really helps me out.
Yeah, I'm here for you.
I'm in your corner. Alright, so there's a trick called on this level, Fog Route, called Fog Route Jump. We're very creative with the trick names in this game, just like in DK64. It would skip picking up that walkie-talkie and having to wait for that wall to get bombed. But it's angle perfect and basically input perfect, and I'm not going to do that for a marathon run where I'm de-rusted and still winding down from THC. Well, Canada is a fabulous country, by the way. Alright, this is Electric Catfish with legs. Alright, I'm going to hit his chest, get hit so he gets laughing, and laughing takes away his iframes. Normally I would do it another time there, but I'm low on health, so I'm just going to play it a little safe. He explodes into money. Alright, so we reset the game on JP version there 2 seconds after he does the Yatta thing, and that skips a bonus level. And just immediately lets us progress to the next level, or the next world, and that lets us keep our items on JP version, but on English version, if we reset, we lose our items. So you'll notice I have 4 bomb and 2 fire. Fire is my firepower, it's probably the more relevant stat. Bomb is how many bombs I can have on screen at once. You're supposed to freeze the level there, but we don't even bother, we can just jump to the end. This is Bubble Hole. Again, this enemy design is whack. Those are paint drops, they'll combine into different paint drops. That's a bomb drop there. Bomb dropping, in addition to pushing you forward a few pixels, saves your downward momentum and speed. So we are able to fall faster. Alright, that was not a good hit. You see, look at that. The red and blue makes purple.
Wow. This game has science behind it.
Yeah, it does. Also, all the walls in this game are at 45-degree angles of each other.
I really do like angles.
Yeah, you know, it's about isolation and the isolation principle. That's what isosceles triangles are called. You see, you know, they say be there and be square, or be square, but they never say be there and be a triangle because, you know, it's assumed that everyone's already a triangle. It takes two triangles put together to form a square, or a trapezoid at least.
Yeah.
Alright, I want to say that I'm currently whacked out on THC. Well, I'm not whacked out. I took it like a day and a half ago. And I still got that. And Kurt Q cannot get that reliably. So what that does there is, that is known as Big Manta skip. Big Manta normally pushes you around like crazy. I also got those bomb boosts. Nice, nice. And it's actually really annoying because it'll keep pushing you back, and because forward distance is like the one thing that matters in this level, like how deep into the screen you are, you want to kill him so that he only pushes you back once. By doing a very specific setup, you can get that once. But if your name's Kurt Q, you can't get that ever. Shoutouts to Kurt Q, by the way. He's actually really good at this game. But he's never going to finish the task. So, balances out. Yeah, one of the hardest things to remember about this game is what level you have next, because I can't read Japanese. In fact, I'm pretty sure no one can, and that's Steph. Jumped way too early. But jump there, jump there. Jump at about the edge of this. And you just skip a giant walk around. This is Bomb with angry eyes. He bumped into me. I didn't bump into him, he bumped into me. Very rude of him.
Alright.
This is Rockin' Road. By the way, the plot of this game is Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Princess Leia gets kidnapped, and we Bomberman / Luke Skywalker have to rescue her. I wish I was joking, but this game like really copies Star Wars plot very well. Also, give your money to Disney Corporation, they need it. So this is one of the few examples of like actual RNG in the game. Like everything else is like the enemies can be manipulated fairly heavily. Those dice, they can just roll into your way, and it's really annoying. Alright, so normally we would have to wait for cycles on these poison gas little pillar things, but we're not even going to bother with that because we can just run past them. You can make that throw with 2 firepower, but it's a little tricky. 1 firepower, it's very tricky, so I did not get it because I'm bad at this video game. Imagine being good at something a child does.
I have no idea about that.
That's okay. Alright, so because I'm feeling well, and I actually did practice this one a little bit, I'll go for something called Warp Room Skip. And that lets us skip the entire level. That's actually an angle perfect jump. I'm surprised I got that. Alright, Dark Prison. This level is like really laid out in a very open way. It's like the Wombat's Fortress of this game. And we're going to be going through it in a specific way, dropping a bomb here, so it'll hit the switch. Gain that last one, weaving around this thing. You don't need to do it like that. You can just like run around in a circle, but it's a little slower, and we're about going fast here. Nitros, once again. Wait for the scarf to be on the ground. Drop the bomb as your head is covering up his feet. Don't move until he starts moving. That's a skid. That's actually what you normally want to have happen. but you want the skid to happen at the last hit, so that he'll skid and then he'll immediately run at you again, and it skips or makes his iframes line up a bit better so the fight goes faster. Anyway, there's the robot, R2-D2, there's Princess Leia. Alright, new machine, Bombercopter. If you hold B, you used to stay at the same altitude. I did not know that this was a thing until I had like a 45 in this game. Because why would you ever press random buttons that aren't the buttons you're supposed to press? Anyway, we gotta destroy all these submarines. I'm not actually gonna look to see if I destroyed a submarine. I'm gonna look at my score counter, which will tell me how many points I have. Like there, I did not go up in 200 points, so I missed that submarine. And here I'm gonna go for the juke. The juke is impossible. But as this turret fires, well, I missed a submarine. I thought I got this guy. As the turret would fire, it would lock in place and we would just clip in like that. But imagine I did that and I played that level well, and you'll get the full experience. Thank you.
That's not me.
Alright, this is Spiral Tower. This level is actually interesting because this is the only time the game uses a rotate camera in the entire game. If you don't know the dev history of this game, this originally started out as a Bonk the Caveman title, but then Hudson was like, nah, and they decided to make it into Bomberman Hero. Alright, this level is actually really, really tough if you want to go fast, because we're trying to skip a cycle. Already it's going to be dubious at best if I'm going to make it. So I'm going to be running on the edges of these little railings. That one doesn't matter if I make it. Throw a bomb, kick a bomb. Alright, hit that switch. I actually got to listen for the audio cue there, so I was able to hear it. Thank you, Dark Aries, for audio setup. Alright, I did not make it, so it's faster to just wait for it to come back.
Is this cycle based?
Yeah, cycle from when you start the level.
Okay.
Alright, this level is, you want to hold B until this frame.
Is that an Oreo?
What?
Is that an Oreo flying?
Yeah, no, that's what I thought too when I was a kid. Thank you for being the first one who recognizes it. This is Bagular, or not, sorry, this is Baruda. He sounds like bird. We want to bomb his head 5 times and not get shot by the bubblegum laser.
Yeah, this character design's really cool.
Alright, why don't you just say I have a DeviantArt account associated with inflation, okay? It would have been more succinct, alright?
Okay.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Dude, the Yatta is so good.
Yeah.
Alright, we're up to the next area. No, not Mayzone. I forgot what just one. Canadia, there we go. This is a desert/fire planet. Wait, I actually need that because I lost a firepower earlier. I was trying to do this cool drop down slightly faster strat, and that didn't work because I needed that. For whatever reason, on Bombercopter levels, you can move the camera, but you know, you can't in regular gameplay. Gold heart fully restores your hearts. This level has no music, which is dumb because the music in this game is really, really good. Alright, those pellets shoot at randomly and they can hit you. Alright, so bomb drop there. This is Magma Dam. We're going to go for Magma Dam skip. Again, we are very good with the tricks in this game. This will let us skip a level and skip the slower exit level. because this one has a variable option for what exit you can select. This is actually a frame perfect jump, and I got it first try.
God gamer.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised by that. Like, I'm getting the tricks pretty consistently. This, like, oops, everything else. That's my new cereal. Oops, everything else. Alright, so the blue teardrop needs to be in a good position. He was. He did not decide to run into us. Anyway, Bomberman gets kidnapped here.
Thank God.
Yeah, God bless. Dead Bomber.
It's finally over. Oh, what?
Yeah, no, he's in a prison cell, but he gets out because someone left a switch right there.
Happens to be a hole that you can kick a bomb that he happens to have.
That he can be. No, the thing is, Bombermen can materialize their bombs whenever.
Okay. How does he materialize them?
It's magic. He's implied to be a robot, but he's also organic.
I'm pretty sure he shits them then.
What the hell? You can't say that. Children are watching this.
Poops.
Proof?
Poop.
Oh, I was saying proof. Proof children are watching this. I'm here.
I also just turned 12 today, so happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, Peter Afro. Okay, I was not going to make that. You try to do a diagonal jump there, but you don't really have a good reference for it, because depth perception in this game is weird. By the way, I learned THC messes with your depth perception the other day, and I learned that firsthand, so this is a very interesting run right now in a game where you don't really have camera control.
Well, you do have camera control if you don't move.
Yeah, just stand still everywhere.
You know, I think it's worth it.
Alright, I'm going to restart that level because I'm trying to go for something here. This is Float Zone. This is unironically one of the most technical levels in the game, despite it being one of the slowest. Pop. Alright, so I want to pop right above the token. Like that. So I land on the very tip of the token. I landed a little bit to the side of it. That was just token rotation. Nothing you can do about that. It's the RNG. I'm going to get this guy to pop me. He was too low by the time I got to him. Gonna line up right here, and then as that happens, I'm gonna line up there. I'm gonna get this guy to pop me, throw out the switch. So whether or not those guys can pop you is all RNG, and this is based on like a lot of factors, and whether or not it's even being worth popped is based on your health and a few other things. Nice hat.
Thank you.
Whoops, wrong level. Alright, so I throw that bomb there just to make sure that guy's out of my way. And then I grab that. That's kind of a scary jump because it's done mostly blind. We do have an audio cue for when you can jump on it, but if you're cyclemic, audio cues don't exist. And this is basically Super Mario 64 with bombs anyway. And I am playing with cyclemic 8 old strats, so you know.
Yeah.
I'm basically the cyclemic of this game. No big deal, just I stay humble. Alright, so, Simon, what was your favorite subject in school? It was biology.
I like history.
It was biology. We're in some snake thing. Oh my god, I got the warp!
So for some reason you just randomly just immediately went down?
Yeah, no, it's called the warp and we don't know what causes it.
I really like that trick.
Yeah, I like it too.
I like tricks that don't make sense and nobody understands.
And here's the thing, it's not faster, it's just a thing that happens.
I really like that trick then. If it does absolutely nothing, I love it.
The best we can think of is that there's an invisible spline that shoves you down to the bottom of the ground. Because this game does eject you in weird ways from surfaces if it finds out that you are inside of a surface. Alright, so very hard strat called holding up and throwing B with your bomb. You can get a double hit off Nitros here, but it's really, really, really hard and you gotta be very fast to do it. 2. No, that's 4. Bomberman's a cool guy. He doesn't look at explosions.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow.
Alright, so here's the kind of like I want to stop playing this game level. This is an auto scroller.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I almost walked off the ledge. Yeah, just casual restroom break. Alright, I'm done. Thank you for appreciating my dumb joke. You smiled a little bit. Yeah,
Really did.
Turn that frown upside down, Mr. Frowny Pants. Alright, so I'm gonna go for the fast thing. The fast thing is this. I already fucked it up. Okay. Oh my gosh, I saved it. I'm a beast. Okay, so if you run and grab and activate this platform, because this is what you're waiting on to get to the end of the level. If you activate the platform, then run back for the keycard, get on the other platform, and then jump to this platform. It's slightly faster, but you have very little time to do it. I somehow skidded, which is like that, and I still made it. Alright, I'm gonna run around this guy. Alright, coming up is Dark Maze. Who likes escargot? Or escargot, or whatever the heck the French people call this.
I think it's, yeah, snail.
Yeah, it's not snails though, it's slugs.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, I like the shell. That's cargo.
Yeah, this is the shortest level in the game because you get a slug to bounce you. This is another auto-scroller. This one is known as Double Coaster in Japan, but I think it's like called Crazy Coaster in the US.
Oh, this is crazy.
Oh, this is very crazy because you can do this.
So, can they just not hit you from there? Or do you
They can hit you, which is the funny thing. I used to like do that all the time in my runs because I thought it was like, oh, cool thing to do. Just look how swaggy I'm being. By the way, I'm not Trihex. I don't do swag strats. What are you talking about? I would hang off that, and then I realized that they can hit you after a certain period of time. So you don't do that.
you just need, like iframes when you hold the edge or something?
No, you don't. They do hit you. They can mess up your run.
Interesting.
That ledge, for whatever reason, is like a pixel or two lower on JP version than it is on US, so you can just skip going around it. Ah, I got hit by a slug because I wasn't really paying attention. Alright, slugs are interesting. They can't be hurt by your bombs. They can be hurt by salt bombs, which is a power-up token you pick up. That jump is super scary. I've lost like a bunch of really good runs to it, and I'm just terrified of it. But I did it anyway, just for you, the viewers. Where the camera is. The viewers.
All doesn't it?
I always thought these guys were like football linebackers as a kid, because like, look at this. They're side shuffling you.
They kind of look like that, except they're Pac-Man.
Yeah, just Pac-Man's making a big appearance in this game. Big thing. Hey, even Pac-Man needs to pay rent, okay?
I respect it.
Alright, I'm gonna give you the level title, Move Stone. What do I do in the level?
It couldn't even be.
Aha, here's the answer. The answer is not have fun.
Oh.
You are moving a stone, though.
Oh my gosh, I have kind of beefed this. There's something called the cheeky 2-push, which is called the cheeky 2-push because you push the block without having to line it up against this rail thing here. Otherwise, this thing will not go in. You have basically a pixel of error for it to go in there, and I mean that quite literally. If you're off by just a little bit, the block won't fit into its hole. Like, I mean, I can't really show it off at any of the other holes, but you know what I mean. Alright, I'm playing this a little safe, so... I mean, there's backup health on this level, but I'm still playing it safe, because, yeah. Don't ask further into that question. Or, don't, elaborate on that. Just drop a bomb there, leave it next to the guy, it'll explode in his face.
This is a banger.
Yeah, dude, all the tracks are bangers.
You're just moving stones, dude. Some chill music.
Alright, so there's a 1 pixel gap here. Bomberman can still fit into it. Like that.
Is that pretty easy to get?
It's relatively easy to get. I usually just time to like 10 like noises of the push cycle. Anyway, continuing with the whack enemy design of this game, here's Magic Lion that shoots artillery cannons at you. Or has artillery cannons that he shoots at you with. Look, there's Shaft. There's Sonar. If you cross over his tail at a back enough position and at his right frame, he won't do a turnaround animation, he'll just stay in place. It's a little tricky to time.
Look out.
Okay, so he can do something there called turning you into stone. It's called turning you into stone because he turns you into stone. What it really is, though, it's a giant stone breath, and you can't actually die during it, so you have to wait for that very long animation to end, and it's really painful. So, this is actually Cyberpunk Australia. Australia has a huge rabbit issue, and you know how Australians are. They commute to work on kangaroos. But because this is a Cyberpunk feature, they mutated the rabbits, and now they just ride them to work. This guy's name is Louie. He is the absolute coolest. His strategy for going fast is falling off ledges because you get a slight boost every time you fall off a ledge. I really don't know why some of the mechanical decisions are made in this game the way they were. He can also wall jump like this.
Seems like a cheap Yoshi ripoff. How do you feel?
No, he's really cool. He's the coolest. Alright, I went on the wrong platform, but that's okay.
On my Yoshi
Alright, I was trying to get the 2 jump there, but that's a little tricky. I also was trying to get that heart. I did not get it, but that doesn't really matter. Jump there. Exit.
Does that jump actually matter?
Yeah, because the current of the water is pushing against you if you just land down there.
Okay, right.
So you want to jump like right so that you land on the ground right at the spot where you're going to end the level at. Yeah. Alright, so I got ice bombs, and as far as I'm aware, this is the only level where ice bombs show up. They freeze these guys. Whoopsie. Okay, so I'm actually on a cycle for this level, and it's based on like when I get to this height. This was really rigorously tested by Kurt Q way back in the day. There we go, I got the skip. That does nothing. If you jump on him properly, you'll just like warp on top of his body as he's frozen, and it's slightly faster, but it also costs the health. Alright, hardest bomb boost in the game. Got it. That saves like maybe a frame or 2. And then I messed it up. Alright, okay, these are snowmen who explode, who are on skis, and that's a Yeti. He's frozen until you get close to him. And honestly, isn't that how all people work?
The warmth of the heart warms up people who are frozen inside.
Happy Pride Month. Alright, so this guy I want to have activate like that. Alright, I messed up. There's an invisible wall here you can jump on. Like that. And you can do it again, just to get to the end of the level. I don't know why those are there.
That's a solid level.
Yeah. Alright, so here's the next vehicle, Bomber Slider. This looks like it's cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If you move anywhere, and if you do anything on this thing that's not moving forward, you lose time.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, isn't that great?
I like losing time. It's just turning, is it just way slower than just going straight?
Well, I mean, there's no like relative thing because you can't. Well, there is a level editor for this game that you can access if you go into DreamWorks chat. What's Game Shark codes? What? Can someone check the schedule and see when my runs are?
Yeah, we'll move it if it's not. What's the other run?
Are you paying for Wonderland tickets?
Yeah, I'll be the one doing the whole thing. And
Oh, all right, sure, I'll go then.
oh yeah, it's
I think you're expected to pay it back after.
Yeah, I'm doing the bulk order, and then it's like $40.
Okay. Ask me after this run, and I'll try to think about it a little bit more. Anyway, this is Star Fox 64 level. Gotta appreciate the hustle. Anyway, if you are dumb and you go through these things, which are actually warps, but the game doesn't tell you, you will get warped to a second area of the level, and you gotta escape. I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm just gonna fight Double Dragon here. If you do anything but hit his chest, you lose time. Because his chest is the only part that gets damaged. If you hit his heads, what he does is he covers up his chest. And he won't be able to shoot his mothballs at you. Bomberman really likes his bombs, okay?
Yatta.
Alright, this level is Rainbow Road, and it's actually really sick because you have no shadow. So doing your jumps, you gotta line them up based off textures on the floor. And we'll try that again in just a second. Alright, it's actually right here I jump, and then I jump laterally completely. This is the life jacket. This is the only time in the run we will pick it up. What it does is it makes us immune to our own bomb blasts. We're not even going to use that to an effect in this run because we're just going to weave around these guys. Kurt Q thinks that strat is too hard.
Is the life jacket just on your way or something?
Yeah, it's right in the middle of our path. Like I could do this.
Thank you for demonstrating.
No problem. Alright, these next levels are kind of interesting because Nitros is usually the guy you fight at the end of Area 2, but we're fighting him at the start of Area 3. What's going on there, gamer? So, 2, 3... Oh, he skidded early. 4... this is the slow kill, so now you get to see it. Yeah, this guy's awesome. Nitros is like one of the... Nitros is completely my aesthetic, by the way.
How'd you get 8750 out of 3000?
3,000 even, because this game doesn't know how to time. This is Air Room. This is a very vertical level, and if I had not dropped the jump input there by pressing it before I hit the ground, I would show off some stuff, but whatever. This chute is broken, and it just pushes you all the way to the very top of the level. There's supposed to be a platform in the way, but it's not there. Alright, next is Zero G Room. It starts off like a normal level. By the way, I'm going to show off animation cancels, even though it's slower. Look, falling, not falling, falling. For whatever reason, your stagger backwards animation that happens whenever there's like a bomb or something, when you're holding a bomb, you stumble into something and you drop that bomb. That doesn't get reset when you fall, except it does. It just takes forever. Also, I forgot to throw this bomb at the switch. Oh my gosh. He went neutral reset. There we go. Just pulling some Grav strats. Shout out to Grav. One of the few true God gamers. Okay, so this is why this is called Zero G level. Or Zero G Room.
What does the G stand?
Gyros, or Euros as they're properly called. There are no Euros in this game or in this level.
Okay.
We are the North American Speedrunner Assembly, and we have some Euros, but they have to give away their citizenship. to join us temporarily.
Yeah.
All right, so Mirror Room is unironically sick. I'm going to try to demonstrate what this level looks like really well. This is pillar jump. You jump on that pillar, you have like a frame to do it. It skips running around to get up on top of this area. Okay, so these platforms are here, but you can only see them based on their reflection in the mirror. I was a little too close and I threw that bomb. And then you go into the mirror. And then Bomberman as a ghost chases you around from inside the mirror. Like he's down there in the corner. Then he's right there.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Cool mechanic.
Anyway, we got all of those 3 CDs, and we got them for Princess, whatever her name is in this game. But actually, she's Cat Dominatrix with a robot. I don't know how I didn't end up a furry when I played this game as a kid, because I mean, look at this shit. Okay, so you can get her off her platform early. Yeah. She's off her platform, but she's not going to be able to be hit. That hit does nothing. What we do is we stand here and we do rolling bomb, which is holding down B. And we have to stand in a very specific spot, otherwise she will throw a whip at us. We want to hit her before she lands. Otherwise she dances around forever. Like that.
Is there any other points where you use rolling ball?
You're supposed to use it in the first level of Planet 2 to get to the end of the level and freeze the ice, but
Like, they intended for you to do?
yeah, they intended for you to do stuff with it, but you can skip most of its uses.
Okay.
It's mostly just there to make noise.
Also looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it does look cool.
Freaking bowling.
When I go bowling, I like to wind up my arm.
And throw 7.
Dude, he's doing the DK pitch. Anyway, this is Garridan. This is the Death Star. We're going to be refighting all the bosses we killed earlier, because that's how Death Stars work. Like, in a second, you're going to see Baruda again. Right here. Alright, Baruda can only be hit on his beak, which is really annoying. So what we do is we actually have an explosion that's large enough to hit his beak from behind, because we have 4 firepower. And as he's about to dive at us, we throw a bomb. He's going to try to hit us with this bubblegum laser, but he stinks, and he's not able to do it.
Yo, nice trick jump there.
Yeah, no, I mean, I really learned it from surf maps.
Is it possible to fall down and actually void out after?
No, it stops you at the death plane.
Okay.
Alright, this is Cronus. This is the robot of the Dominatrix cat lady we saw earlier. His hitbox is really weird. You can hit him twice, you can hit him 0 times. Alright, here I'm going to swing wide so that he does this. I probably missed the early cycle kill. Yeah, I did. Okay, that's fine. You want to kill him before he goes down into the lava again. His pattern's also random, but it just happens to be set from reset from a certain enough time. It changes like once every minute or so. So from reset, you can get to him consistently and give him the same pattern.
That's really useful.
Yeah, it is. Alright, Nitrous, once again. Ah, darn it, I was thinking I was going to throw over his shield. Two. I'm very bad at counting when I play video games, by the way. 3.
I know that feeling.
4. Alright, I'm gonna go for the skid. I died. I forgot he kicks like the 4 bombs at you on this difficulty.
Don't give up.
I mean, I died.
Wow.
I'm dead.
Is it over?
Yeah. Thanks for having me, NASA.
Looking forward to Pokemon Snap.
What the hell? Am I being dunked on?
Pretty much. We're just looking forward to the next round.
Alright, I think that's like 3. No, that's 4. Nope, that was 3. Alright. So Nitros reveals that he's actually brainwashing our best friend.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, what? Yeah. Anyway, he gives us a full power-up slew. I messed that up. I actually got to hold down A from the start. He gives us a full power-up slew, and he gives us our full health back. I don't know why this lion's underwater, but we're going to fight him. The trick to this fight is not moving left or right at all, and just moving up and down the entire time. Also, that completely missed. Alright, what's better than one cat dominatrix? Two cat dominatrixes. Oh my god, I'm getting the cheeky double. Oh no, I messed up the cheeky double.
Dude, she's dominating.
Life giveth the cheeky.
The cheeky double is you get them to stack on top of each other so that you don't have to throw 2 bombs.
Good morning, Mimic.
Alright, so you jump over that guy, hold a bomb, and he teleports away. He's going to try to charge at us, but his AI is weird so that whenever there's a bomb on the field, he defaults to teleporting away. So this is how you make the fight fast. Also, someone once said that television is the retina of the mind's eye. Well, that's only true in 33% of the cases, because one of these TVs is going to be fake. Or one of them is going to be real, the other are going to be fake, and there's no way to tell which one's the real one. Unless you're playing on an emulator, at which point it doesn't have a shadow. I don't know. Dude, why are none of my bombs connecting? This is crazy. Alright, good. Alright, that was actually okay TV luck. I just played like a drunk goofball. Anyway, third phase. Time's coming up relatively soon. Alright, so I'm going to hit the left arm, which is the cannon arm, before I hit the claw arm. And that'll make it so that the claw arm is the last attack that comes out before his shield goes down.
Someone once said that.
Yeah, exactly. I was actually quoting the, what's it called? The Tempest 2000 song, Mind's Eye, which that's a song quote of the song. So. Oh my gosh, I got hit because you were laughing. Silence from now on. Alright, never mind. I gotta redo this fight, haha. All the way from phase 1. Woohoo! That didn't connect. I have no idea. Yeah, that connected because it hit his chest. Dude, look at that explosion hitbox. It was weird. Haha.
I heard a quote about TVs once.
Yeah, I did. Don't own me for that, okay? I was trying to be funny.
Why don't you play on emulator if it's easier to pick this out?
Because I'm not Peter Affer. Happy birthday, Peter Affer, by the way.
Peter Afro, all grown up.
350, because, you know, every day is his birthday. 365, even.
Birthday is all 350 days of the year.
Okay, alright, I was saying like 300, and then I was like, well, days of the year. And I was like, well, that's around 350, and then I was like, wait, I should probably get the exact number. Alright, I gotta let the iframes reset to where they're supposed to be. Never mind, I managed to wing something out of that. Alright, time's coming up after the Yata happens. I forgot we... Yeah. Time. Oh my, not sub 50? Damn, I gotta retire.
You probably should.
See this game for next marathon. Alright, so I'm gonna quickly show off the... we're slightly ahead of schedule, so I'm gonna show off this one little bit in the credits. Look, the Death Star blows up. But it's still there! What's going on? Alright, this cutscene runs at like 3 FPS at certain points, which is really interesting. And I'm not joking when I literally say this is like Star Wars Episode 4 A New Hope. This is the end segment of that Star Wars episode. Look. Like, there's like Leia. There's Bomberman getting the medal. There's R2-D2 in the corner.
I don't care for Star Wars.
I don't either, really. I'm always much more of a Star Trek guy.
It's too loud for me.
It's too dumb. Anyway, Bomberman got a kiss, and then R2-D2 just immediately ruins his mojo. So, you know. Ah, funny robot, haha.
Oh, wow.
But, no, like, I must go back to my job. He's the protector of Bomber Star and the Bomber Galaxy. Anyway, this is where the cutscene goes down to like 2 FPS. Look at these. Look at this jump animation, by the way.
I love how it's just so laggy when it just starts loading all. Oh my god. I can't even see that green one's eyes because it's like laggy.
Anyway, credits on it. This is a banner. I'm going to make it even more of a banner. Uh-oh, what happened?
Let's go a cricket cart run. Disqualified.
All right, thank you for having me.